Hello! I return with a beer from Scotland and is 6.6% first brew in 2003, and it's Innis Gunn oak aged beer. I don't believe I've ever had this before. You can find it in a lot of supermarkets. Now this is a really interesting one. Let me read it from the back, the story. Well, actually, let's talk about the design first. The design, and it's got some pictures of casks. It's aged in oak barrels from whiskey. Interesting story in the book. I won't read the whole thing, but essentially this beer was an accident. They were going to have a beer flavoured whiskey, and they ended up with a whiskey flavoured beer that was just going to be thrown away, and they kept using it. So there we go. This honey-hued beer is matured over the finest American oak heartwood to unlock natural flavours from deep within the oak grain. These luscious flavours of toffee, vanilla and oak perfectly balance the beer's malt backbone and light hop fruitness. Its mellowness and depth of flavour make it a great accompaniment to food like grilled seafood, juicy steaks and mature cheese. Alright. So, it should be honey coloured according to the tasting notes. Does indeed look honey coloured. Okay. The nose has a wistful, woody, spirit-like aromas. Does smell a little bit like whiskey, but also it's got a strong smell to it. It says the palate starts off with burnt butterscotch flavours. Let's try that. Cheers. Yeah, it really does have a huge amount of burnt butterscotch on the original, the initial taste. It says it follows by toffee sweetness, accentuated by a strong vanilla note and hints of apple and spice. I definitely get the burnt caramel rounding off the toffee. Do I get any apple? Maybe a touch. I don't really get any vanilla. It's quite pleasant though. Try this again. It's quite sweet. Yeah, maybe there is a bit of apple actually. If you imagine like vanilla and apple as a dual taste, that is a little bit like that. Pretty decent. I don't think I've had oak aged beer before. It says here, it's contract brewed for two brothers, Innis and Gunn. The beer is blended and stored in a large steel Marion tun for at least 47 days, where some of the harsher flavours mellow and soften. There we go. There we go. I don't know if they do other beers, Innis and Gunn. I've never had them before. Edinburgh, apparently. It's got signatures there from someone who has approved it for bottling and a master brewer. This says matured for 77 days prior to release. That's pretty good. I wouldn't call it like exceptional, but it is really quite a unique taste, and it deserves its place in the book for being something a bit different. Yeah, pretty good. This would be. I'd like to try some cask actually. I imagine that a cask conditioned version of this would be pretty good. Properly cask. Actually, that's an interesting thing to mention in this beer review. There, you might have probably heard of CAMRA before, the Campaign for Real Ale. There's also a group called the Society for the Preservation of Beers from the Wood. Now they're an interesting one, and that they probably would like this beer. But only if it was served straight out of the oak barrel. So they are an organisation that wants to preserve beers being served out of actual wooden casks. So I would love to try this straight out of a wooden cask, even if it had been taken out of the whiskey cask and put into another wooden cask to soften off a bit. I would love to try that. It's very rare. I think I've only ever tried one beer from an oak cask before, like straight out the oak cask. You don't see them very often. But this will work quite well, I think, for that. Good. Well, I'm going to leave it there. Go and enjoy the rest of this beer, and I'll see you for another beer review soon. Goodbye.